Hey Shalloners, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I brought cameras along for my latest dermatology appointment so that you guys could kind of follow along with me when I try dermaplaning, which we're going to go through all of that, plus my very best skin tips and some basically like skin 101 information from the skin savior, Grace Ann Svensson. She is a nurse extraordinaire, works one of the top doctors on Park Avenue in New York City. So follow along on my journey to beauty.
So how can girls recreate this kind of procedure at home?
If I'm being honest, and this is what I do when I don't have time to dermaplane myself, I literally get my Mach 3 razor because I'm hairy. I'm Italian. I get my Mach 3 out, and I shave up, you know, against the grain of the skin. I shave my forehead. I also think that's why I don't have a lot of lines and wrinkles, because like men, that's why their skin is so beautiful, because they're constantly shaving. They're constantly making new skin cells.
And what about getting a wax? Does that do kind of the same thing? Because like I'm leery of shaving my face that I'm going to get like stubble. You know, I believe the wise tales that shaving makes hair not thicker, but like spikier, because you're lopping it off and you're giving it like a hard edge.
I mean, your description is perfect, is that you may feel like it's spikier because you're giving it a hard edge, but it's not activating the hair follicles. Waxing and tweezing can activate the hair follicles, then give you more oil and bacteria, and you'll end up with more breakouts.
That's interesting.
So, and waxing is a little tougher on the skin, and it pulls. It does a physical pulling. So to me, you know, with that vellus hair, the lanugo hair that we're talking about,
like the fine baby hairs,
if you've got to drag out your Mach 3, then go ahead and do it.
What do you think about threading? Like in New York City here, there's a lot of threading salons. Like I get my eyebrows threaded, I get my lip threaded. Like I don't really wax anymore. Like there's a lot of Indian ladies who specialize in this, and they're so good. But like, is that better for?
I think it's gentler. I definitely think it's gentler. It's, you know, and all of these are ancient techniques. Like, you know, Cleopatra was taking milk baths, and threading is an ancient Middle Eastern technique. You know, the Egyptians were doing things like these. Waxing is, you know, the Greeks and all that. So it's been around for years. But I do think threading is more gentle.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm gooping her up, but I'm really not.
It doesn't feel goopy. This feels like my skin is just absorbing everything. Like it's just sucking it up like a dry sponge.
So these are all serums, and I'm crazy for serums because especially when you have younger teenage skin, you tend to make more oil naturally. And if you're putting creams and lotions, you know, the molecules on that are a little bit bigger. When you use a serum, the molecules on serums are half the size. So they absorb immediately and cleanly into the skin. And then you can use those to hydrate and not feel like you're being greasy.
Right. So a good serum can replace a moisturizer.
I think so.
It cannot replace a sunblock though.
Oh, no.
So I like to use a serum in the morning, and then I put my Elta sunblock over it because it's really, really light. Like it's just the perfect amount of hydration for me. And then it's like I'm getting the pretty benefits and then the protection benefits.
Right, because it's tinted, yes?
Mine's not tinted.
Yours not
but they do
tinted?
have a tinted one, which is great.
Yeah, the tinted ones are great. How's that feeling moisture-wise?
It feels wonderful.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Or a little bit more moisture?
Maybe a little around the eyes.
Good.
I don't know, but it feels, it's so nice. My skin feels so soft. Like, wow.
It looks much brighter.
Really?
Yes.
And like I said, girls, like I don't have perfect skin. There's nothing more disheartening to me when I watch a YouTuber do a beauty video and she's like, perfect skin. She's like, here's how I keep it flawless. Like, you were born that way though. You aren't doing anything to make yourself perfect. Like, you just are blessed, okay? I am not. Skin is like my main, it's ruined my self-esteem. And like, it's really hard for me to like go out without some kind of powder, foundation, something.
Well, we've got to fix that. We can't have that. I love to squeeze jaws.
So nice.
And you know, I don't know if you noticed, but like my technique of applying moisturizers and serums is a little bit different. Most derms will tell you to put it on your skin and then moisturize. I just smush it, and I always apply to the forehead first because that's where everyone's drier. Then I come across to the cheeks, come across to the chin, and then I go down the bridge of the nose. Okay.
Right.
So that's just my, and then
That's
anything else, don't forget your neck.
Never
and
forget your neck.
Décolletages, please.
Right, because the skin on your neck is as delicate and thin as the skin under your eyes. And if you have like wrinkles under your eyes, there's stuff you can do to get rid of it. If it's on your neck, you're super screwed. Like, it's so hard. If you have neck wrinkles, you can't get Botox there. And I know you're not thinking about this now, probably. By the time you are, it'll be too late.
Exactly.
It's like eating bad. Like, I can eat all this pizza, nothing's happening. And then one day you're like, what have I done? And like, it's too late. And then you have to take a lot of steps to undo what you've done. And it's better just to not do that.
And then you have to hit the intermittent fasting. All right, so I'm going to have
yeah.
you sit up.
There you go. Oh my gosh, wow, I do look glowy. Ooh.
How pretty. And it doesn't feel greasy, right?
No, my skin doesn't feel greasy. Like, I don't think it looks greasy. I'm a little like dewy, a little shiny, but I like it. Alrighty, so we're post dermaplaning, and like I said, my skin is my big dark spot in my life. Literally dark spots. So I can't just like rock out into the world without something on my face. And I'm so vain that I will, if I have to, put like foundation on my face after a procedure that's opened up my pores. It's a horrible idea, but like, I'm so self-conscious. However, there is a fix for that. Grace Ann uses this product called Oxygenetics. I will let you talk about that. It came from like a burn unit, right?
Mm-hmm. So this was developed by a dermatology practice, a dermatologist in California. It's called Oxygenetics, and it's been a game changer for us here at the plastic surgery practice because this is made to put on immediately post-procedurally.
Right.
So this also helps not only to camouflage, but helps the skin heal. So you were telling me you got a pico laser yesterday.
Yeah, I got a
I
laser
just did your
treatment.
dermaplaning. So now your skin's nice and open and hungry and ready. So
Mm-hmm.
this Oxygenetics is going to help it heal quicker and feel really
Right.
good. You're going to feel the anti-inflammatory benefits.
And also, this is something you can just like wear. Like Kourtney Kardashian wore Oxygenetics, like a full face of it, when she was out at the opening of Tao in Chicago. Like, she looked incredible. So it's a good, just regular foundation. And like I said, this stuff is going to be shoppable on my Amazon page. So, and this isn't like an ad. We're not like getting.
No, this is real.
Yeah,
no,
we just
I
like
use this on
all
my
this stuff.
patients, and they love it, and they don't want to leave. And we use it post surgically, post injection,
Right.
post laser,
Right.
post microneedling. I mean, you have to. You know, this is New York City, so I don't want my patients to go outside with bloody faces. So I put the Oxy on it, and it's camouflage and healing.
Yeah, and it's like a good solid foundation. It's not like I love Bare Minerals, that brand, but I think it's for girls who already have perfect skin and are just like cosplaying as someone who needs to wear foundation or powder. Because I go in there, I'm like, well, what do you have that's heavy coverage? You're like, here's this that's like completely see-through and colorless. You're like, thank you. That's okay. Like, I want to wear something that's good for my skin, but it also needs to like cover it, you know?
Yeah. We're going to do a half face. It's really fun to do half the face and then show the patient the look in their eyes. Is like they get these sparkly, lit up look, and they're like, oh my God, I love it. And they just bounce out of here if I can get them to leave the room. So they want to hang out and do more makeup.
I know. How fun is Grace Ann's job? Just like talking skin, making people pretty, putting on makeup.
Touching them,
just
chilling them out,
Yeah.
relaxing them. So that's
Like,
half face.
Don't I also already look so much better, guys?
Look, you're like Tommy Two-Face now.
I know. Look at that. Monster. Viable human woman. Amazing.
And it's quick and easy, and it feels good, right? Do you feel the cooling? It's got aloe vera in it, and it's got that cervite complex, the yeast extract.
Yeah, it's very cooling. It's nice and soothing. This would also be good, like, if you have a sunburn, because you don't want to put, like, harsh stuff over your skin. Like, if you're on vacation, because it's breathable.
True. And gals, please, disposable sponges. I don't know what your thoughts are, but can y'all please use disposable sponges?
Right. Beauty blenders are the biggest con in the whole world. Like, the shape is good, cool, but like sponges are, like, smell your kitchen sponge every once in a while. I change my kitchen sponge every week at the longest. You smell it. If it smells bad, that's because that's bacteria.
smell your actual sponge. Like you can't clean a sponge. Like you can take stuff off of it, but inside there's bacteria and you're just like spreading it around your skin. So I use brushes, or even my hands, like I have a hand washer, or yeah, use the disposable sponges from the drugstore. And then you can use a brush to like get in the smaller areas for foundation stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. And you wash your brushes, you know, once or twice a month at the minimum.
Oh yeah.
And I'm assuming that you all are disinfecting them with the brush cleaners that you get every day after
You know what
use
my
them.
cleaning hack is? My disinfectant hack? Denture tabs.
Get out of here.
Yeah, like
I love that.
Yeah, for like old people and their dentures, like the Pepsodent, or I clean everything with those. So after I clean my brushes, I just set them in there for 5 minutes. I clean like my mouth guard at night. I clean like Tupperware containers that have tomato sauce stain in it. Put it in, everything is clean. I clean my silverware too. I'll wash everything and then I'll put it in a big cup, drop a few tabs in, 5 minutes, everything's sanitary.
Whoa.
It's amazing. And they're like $5 for 150 of them. They last forever. That's right.
Denture tabs.
Denture tabs. So I think we're done. Like, don't I look like a person? Right?
Yay.
This has
She's
been
out in the
awesome.
world now.
And if you guys have more questions for Grace Ann, we can do more videos. And she has her own channel, The Skin Savior, and it's amazing.
Laser 101 is my new thing.
Laser 101?
Laser 101.
Right. Because girls, like, we got to go beyond just like, here's how to wash your face. That stuff is important, but like, it's time to get woke to all the other things we can be doing to look our best. Because all the celebrities you look at and want to look like, they're doing that shit. They're not just washing with Cetaphil and no. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm violated. Cetaphil.
Would you like Cetaphil?
No.
It looks like,
it leaves that soap scum.
well, it looks like man
Nice.
things. It looks like, I don't.
Use that natural stuff, not the Cetaphil.
All right, guys, for more, click like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget, all of this is shoppable on my Amazon page. Just search amazon.com/shop/Shallon Lester, and you can get it all.